AI is it standard? Is it part of the course in terms of coming up in every single conversation that you're having with clients? And if so, do you think the clients that you're talking to are sophisticated buyers of it? Are they understanding what it can offer you?
I smile at the second part of that question, because the first part, definitely AI is coming up in every conversation. I think even outside of our world in corporate governance, AI is such a big topic now.
Well, your kids must be on it all the time.
Yeah.
On it day to day.
It's fast moving, it's fast paced. It's a bit of a wild west.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of uncertainty out there as well. Loads of our clients, talk about it, but when you actually drill down into, okay, well, how would you see AI adding value on our product or one of our partners' products, for example, they probably find it hard to articulate. Most of them find it hard to articulate exactly how they would see AI adding value.
Yeah.
I think there are a few scattered around the market that are a bit more experienced and knowledgeable of AI, and they really stand out. So, for example, the Govolution event that we did recently, we had a roundtable discussion about technology, and AI came up in that. A lot of discussion around AI, and there were a couple of people on those roundtable conversations, one of which is a mutual client of ours, a big financial services firm. She was, immediately stood out as being extremely knowledgeable around AI.
Yeah.
Talking about Snowflake being that data engine, how her vision was for the future to kind of use AI to add value to their organization. They are quite far advanced in the use of AI and deployment of AI within their organization. So every company is going to be slightly different.
Yeah.
Every company is going to have a different risk tolerance to adopting AI at this stage as well.
Yeah.
So whilst we might not have it kind of in our immediate product roadmap, we're definitely alive to it. We're definitely using it from a business operation perspective. We can see the value of it, but we feel that we would be a bit premature in just jumping in head first, something that perhaps won't be of benefit or might not be able to be commercialized, for example.
And that makes a lot of sense. And I think we're on we've recently had a partnership with Microsoft where we developed Kaya in our proposition that we're taking to market. But I think from our side, what we're seeing is company secretaries in particular, governance professionals, they understand there's a need to explore what AI can do to support them in a day-to-day, because we're moving beyond just utilizing Copilot within the Microsoft suite or GPT to support with little queries day-to-day, and actually think about how can we use AI to really turn the dial and see some efficiency gain either across the operation, across the team, or potentially actually just have support day-to-day with little queries or finding things. Little wins, it's not necessarily the efficiency gain of replacing a person, and it doesn't need to be. And a lot of what we're trying to say in the market is we're trying to create an assistant to support them. And I think back to the value piece, you're right. What we're seeing is as we're going out to market, we're having to really try and support companies through, well, this is actually the value that it delivers. Because I think they're hit with so many different things day to day and how AI can transform their world. And actually, I would always encourage the buyers, the people that we're selling to drill in and challenge us hard, because when we think about AI, I want them to challenge us and go, but what can it do and how far can it go and how accurate is it and how secure is it? And they're the questions they should be asking. But coming back to the point you made around the sophisticated financial services company, I think one of the other challenges that we're starting to see now, and it's a trend I think is coming through, is some of the big companies, as you say, are quite far down on their own journey, and we're seeing that they have already developed their own LLMs internally. And actually, because of that, what they're doing is having a policy or rule in place to say, we're not going to invest in application AI because we've developed something internally that we know is secure, we know it's robust. So we're actually finding that, we've got many scenarios where customers are saying to us, we want to integrate the EMS into our own LLM. And that makes a lot of sense, because if you think about company secretaries and governance professionals, they're doing one part of the role, but then a finance member may need to go into their own LLM within the group structure and say, I need to ask a question about something that links to finance data, but it links back to an entity somewhere. And actually that LLM, if it's got an integration, could draw through a response from maybe 3 different systems, but give them that piece of information they need on demand. So I think that's what we're starting to see happen. But obviously, as you say, not all companies have the investment at their fingertips to invest in developing their own LLM. So I think we're going to see a combination over the next 6, 12, 18 months of in-app AI adoption versus what they're doing in-house.
Yeah, I mean, the other point you mentioned, a kind of really important word that you used earlier is transformational. And I think everyone is of the opinion that AI will be transformational. What it can't do is solve the challenges that people have got, and it's a fairly common challenge around data.
Yeah.
And if your data is not in a good shape, AI is not going to solve that for you.
Correct.
So, again, going back to the whole purpose of and value of having interoperability, across systems, across businesses, that is something that is going to benefit our clients, because that data integrity is going to be a lot higher.
100%.
So yeah, I definitely see a benefit there.